game of any college football season is cause for
senior
celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders.
Happy to get the
Welcome
fuck
to the
off my
banks of the
team.
Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey. SHI
I'll celebrate them getting off my team. Fucking bums. I like that red though.
Taking on a fellow Big Ten
My favorite
foe,
color.
the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Scarlet Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Illinois right back to the line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Heel off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a big picture program perspective on Rutgers. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision. And the coach will take the penalty. The Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away, nowhere to go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win the...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long, now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He wants to change this route. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, number 19. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39? They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Illini.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Only a matter of time before I get my boys over there.
A big play on this third and long. Off the play fake. Makes a grab on the shot. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Might be calling a hot route. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5.
Okay.
They just keep firing. Right out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Illinois lining up quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're testing the right side here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On his way back to the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. There he goes. Inside the 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Play fake on first down to throw. Working on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lobs it off the back foot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped, but when he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Bad read.
And this will be
Square.
incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Illinois offense returns to the field.
On the set. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick.
Oh, y'all just fucking bitches.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Illinois. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Man, how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him.
Cannot wait to get my boys up in this bitch.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive.
3 years, this shit gonna look way different.
A scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail
Can't
out
rock
your
with
decision.
an offense in the 60s.
Get it. The defense just Didn't
I
come
got
up
Florida
big,
in the
but proved me
fucking
right.
99
Yeah,
all.
not
I got
complimentary
USC
football, no
99
doubt. But look,
all.
this offense has been in these situations
At
before.
least it's
So you got to
the
come back out here,
overalls.
take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snags it over the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be.
Man,
I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
I gotta
Every
go for
defense
it.
in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's complete to the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown Illini! A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes.
That's crazy.
Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 1 over Charlotte.
Mighty Mouse.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first
Nope, I
down.
saw your ass.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures.
That's a missed opportunity for the defense. An opportunity on 4th down to get off the field, see some of this momentum, give it back to your offense. It just could not bring them down before the sticks.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Addison. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
And listen, the QB gave everything he had, right? He tried to get the 1st down. He even laid out. He wasn't worried about getting whacked. He tried to get the 1st down. Good effort, but just comes up a little bit short.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much.
Fuck you thought this was?
He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out,
yeah, we filling holes.
Have to commit to tackling.
All of them.
The cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play. You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Get home. Get home.
Long and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble.
Come on, bro.
A strike downfield. Lots of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead,
He breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the 1st? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are.
Touchdown, finding a line on. How about this back staying on?
You're going to take the medicine.
Boy, do they need that.
Keep it moving.
Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Get the season over with and start building around this quarterback.
Too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling.
Get the fuck out of my way. God damn it.
He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag.
Oh, he pushed him. Come on now.
Good hands in there.
What was that? What are we doing? Did he just disappear? Breaks outside. Boom. What is that? What is that? This is when I threw it. Because he's supposed to break outside and go straight to that fucking pylon. What is that? Fucks his route up, and then, did he touch him? See, oh, I caught the bullshit. I caught it on camera. Look at this shit. That's his fucking route. Ain't nobody there. Why the fuck you go over here? Is that a little kick it. Assholes.
Defense to force the incompletion.
I think I don't see that
It's just
shit.
one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going.
Hit this magnet. He threw it, so I can get out the way now.
Learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Scarlet
I'm gonna send that shit to EA. Bro, what are y'all doing? What's going on here? Bro, I pressed the button, man. I straight up pressed X. It's a brand new controller.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this.
All right, I'm done. You just, yeah, we're gonna finish this. So in a couple seconds. Get out. Yeah, there we go.
And now this
first season done.
Get
the fuck up out of here. Just gotta wait on them. I'm not even. Let's see if 2-hour disappearing Matt did his fucking. Can't let my brother just dip. We all in the middle of doing this shit. This motherfucker sneak away. Nope. It is what it is.